Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider Ramblings. It's the third week of January. We've got through Blue Monday, which was supposed to be the worst day of the year for most people, depending on how you see the year. And we've now got a sunny day. It's very nice. It's very nice indeed. But all sorts of problems for the people in France, though. We've got new laws concerning visiting restaurants and museums and concerts and bars and, well, anywhere basically, which come into force soon. And if you're visiting France, they apply to you as well, so you've got to have a vaccination passport. So that is now a requirement to go virtually anywhere where the public go in France. But that's just a minor blip, because it's not really an imposition, because if you're coming to Europe, you probably got one. So, yeah. Anyhow, people not knowing how to drive, never mind. So you've probably got one anyhow, so it doesn't make any much difference. But the other big problem, which you also I notice you've got in the UK, is the price of petrol and fuel in general. It's how can I put this? Extortionate. It is. It's very expensive. And I'm surprised we haven't seen any demonstrations yet. I'm very, very surprised. I think it's because the government has been giving money away to the people who are most affected by this. Get off your phone, mate. All right. Yeah, so they've been giving money away left, right and centre. They're doing it two ways. If your salary is under €2,000 a month, I think it's €2,000 a month, I don't know, they're giving you a straight €100 to cover the increase in the price of fuel. But they're also giving you tax back on tax that you haven't paid yet. What? Yes. So they've estimated the amount of tax that you might pay this year, and what they've done is they've given you up to €650 back. I think it comes into the account today, I'm not too sure. I noticed there'd been some money in my account. It doesn't matter how much you earn, you're just going to get the tax back. There doesn't seem to be an earnings cap on this. You just get it. So they're desperately trying to find methods of keeping the population happy. By giving money away left, right and centre, I think just to stop these demonstrations. So that seems to be the modus operandi. Oh, we've got somebody being clever there, yeah, as well. So Modus operandi, sorry. Must really learn my Latin. Of the government, it seems to be to give money away as much as possible. The thing is, I don't actually know where they're getting this money from. Yes, mate, it's red. Blue car. Yeah. So I don't actually know where they're getting this money from, because they're running a huge deficit at the moment. A huge current account deficit, so obviously they're hoping that business and trade is going to pick up, but whether it does or doesn't, I don't know. We will see. Anyhow, the next piece of information is the bike is now at 194,000 kilometres in just under 12 years. It's 11 years and 11 months today. 11 years and 11 months old. So she'll be going in for a service for her 12th birthday in 1 month's time, and I'll get the suspension changed at the back and various other things done, because she does need some work. I think it's going to cost me a little bit of money, this, but we will have to see how we do. As I say, I've got a suspension unit, so I'll just get them to swap it out, but I'm sure this is going to cost more than an hour's worth of labour. We'll see. We'll see. The next piece of information is that I need to renew my driving licence. What? Yes. It seems that now that I've got one of these photo card driving licenses, they're only valid for, well, the photo card bit is only valid for 10 years. So I've got this headache to go through. I've looked at getting it swapped to a French one, which I might just do, because it'll, if it can be done without many problems, it's actually got some benefits, because the DVLA in the UK are now becoming, how can I put it, very intrusive indeed into your private life, and anything and everything, because the British government don't want you driving at all. As far as they're concerned, they don't want you in a car. So they're making life difficult by making you report that you've just had a bee sting to the DVLA or something. Well, yes, that might be not quite true that you've had a bee sting. Oh, I don't know. It depends whether bees stung you. But yes, it's starting to get a bit silly. But the privacy laws in France mean that you don't have to do such stupidity. Instead, the doctor will tell you have to stop driving or not. There are certain reportable, how can I put this, disabilities, illnesses, probably a bit of both, in France, but there's nothing like the list of 300 or 400 that I saw on the DVLA website when I looked at it recently, which is really quite crazy. But I have my licenses for what they call in France heavy, which is 7.5 ton and over, and for 7.5 ton and so on in France, you actually have to have anything over 3.5 tons. You actually have to have a medical, and I believe the medical is every 2 years until you're 70, and then it's every year after that. Now I'm told there's no problem in keeping your Sorry, I'm just looking at my handlebar. It seems to move slightly. Sorry, the grip. It seems that there's no problem in keeping your over 3.5 ton endorsement on your license. It's just that you've got to have this medical in France. So although the motorcycle doesn't need an MOT, I do. Yes, okay. So, and I've got to get my MOT every 2 years until I'm 70, and then it'll be every year. How nice. Never mind. Anyhow, so I'm going to go to the doctor on Friday and get them to fill out this medical form that I need, and then I'll make a decision at the weekend as to whether I'll swap for a French license or keep for an English one. As I say, the way the DVLA are going, and so on, with having to report absolutely everything, and so on, I think I might be better off with a French license. We'll see. Anyhow, the usual, please like, comment, share and subscribe. If you've got, or if you've exchanged yours for a French license or a German license or a Spanish license or any other license, if you've changed your British license, I would be very interested to hear about that. And please put your comments below and tell me about your experiences. So thank you very much. I'm now off to see 27 nurses. Life is sometimes very good. Ha ha!